we are taking this formic acid, fine. We are reacting it with calcium hydroxide, fine, and there is formation of calcium formate. Okay. In second step, we are taking this calcium formate. This probably heat here. That's we carry out dry distillation of this. And I told you there is removal of calcium carbonate like this. I'll show this in dotted line. CaCO. Fine. So यहाँ पे क्या बचा? HC double bond OH. So there is formation of carbonate. Fine. So we will end up with HC double bond OH along with the release of calcium carbonate. Fine. Now this is what aldehyde. Okay.
Yes.
You got it? So it will depend upon the nature of this. जो आपका कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड कौन सा ले रहे हैं आप उसके हिसाब से प्रोडक्ट बनेगा. It can be either aldehyde or ketone. You got it?
Yes.
So this is one of the examples. Let me take one more example. Suppose now if we have this example number 2. If we take CH3 C double bond OH acetic acid, ethanoic acid, fine. We'll take 2 molecules of it. Again, calcium hydroxide. What you will get? CH3 COO whole twice calcium plus 2 molecules of water. Fine. This is called as calcium acetate. Fine. Picture. So what do we do in second step? We will take this calcium acetate CH3 C double bond O CH3 C double bond O with calcium. Fine. We will heat it or carry out its dry distillation. Fine. What will be there? There will be a release of this calcium carbonate. Fine. And what we will get? Look at the product. CH3 C double bond O CH3 along with the release of calcium carbonate. Now see, this is ketone. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So that's why this method is very useful, because by this method we can synthesize both aldehydes as well as ketones. Now depending upon the nature of this carboxylic acids we are taking. Fine? Picture? So in previous cases, if we talk about Rosenmann's reaction, this was not possible. We are not able to synthesize ketones on the basis of Rosenmann's reaction.
Yes.
They are specific, actually those reactions are specific for particular class of compounds. Fine, but these are the general methods. यहाँ से आप एक ही मेथड से aldehyde भी बना सकते हो, ketones भी. Now depending upon the nature of this carboxylic acid you are taking, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me take one more example. Now make a product of this. I'll give you one of the reagent. I'll give you this benzoic acid. Fine.
Yes, sir.
You make salt, calcium salt of it. If we react it with calcium hydroxide, 2 molecules of it, what you will get? Zara batao. We are taking benzoic acid, 2 molecules, and we are reacting it with calcium hydroxide. Now what will be the product? It will be like this.
Benzene COO.
C double bond O, fine.
Yes, sir.
It will be C double bond O, calcium, fine.
Yes, sir.
Picture? Along with the release of 2 molecules of water. I just wrote this in expanded form. In other way, you can write it like this: C6H5 COO whole twice C. Fine?
Yes.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, in second step, what we will do? We will take this calcium salt of benzoic acid. We will carry out its dry distillation. Fine? So what will happen? Again, the same method. Remove of calcium carbonate from here. Fine. So what you are having? It's a left out. It will be like this. benzene, C double bond O, and in the other side you will also benzene, along with the emission of calcium carbonate. This is what? This is ketone, right? Its common name is, anyone? Acetophenone, benzophene, right? Its common name is benzophene. Benzophene. You got it? So you can synthesize both aromatic as well as aliphatic aldehydes or ketones by this way. So it all depends upon the nature of the carboxylic acids you are using in the method. You got it?
Yes.
But this is one of the methods. So let me go to the second method, number 2, that is by decomposition of carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids. इस मेथड में क्या करते हैं? What we do in this method, we take vapors of carboxylic acids are passed over manganese oxide MnO at a very high temperature of about 575 Kelvin. So जो ये दूसरा मेथड है, that is by decomposition of carboxylic acids. इसमें क्या करते हैं हम? We take the vapors of carboxylic acids and pass over manganese oxide at a very high elevated temperature of about 575 Kelvin. Fine? तो वहाँ पे क्या होता है? There is removal of water as well as carbon dioxide from this carboxylic acid molecule, and the rest part is either aldehyde or ketone. Let me take an example. It is like this. Let me take an example. CH3, C double bond O, OH. Acetic acid. Let me take another molecule of it. C double bond O, CH3. We heat it over manganese oxide at 575 Kelvin temperature. I told you there is a release of water and carbon dioxide. This is water, OH from one acid, H from the other molecule. Fine? Go water. And again, carbon dioxide, CO2. This is from this CO2. What is left out? So first we will write CO2 plus water. So what is left out? CH3, C double bond O, CH3, right? So you will end up with ketone here. CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Right? ठीक है? It's a very simple reaction. Let me take one more example. If we have suppose H, C double bond O, OH, formic acid. Take another molecule of it, OH, C double bond O, H. Fine. Water molecule fine. ये वाला, this is water molecule. CO2 molecule from here. So what is left out? H, C double bond O, H. We are left out with carbon. So there is MnO and 575 Kelvin temperature. So we will end up with H, C double bond OH plus CO2 plus. Is it okay? Fine. It's a very simple reaction. You have to only just go through one of the reactions and you can easily get at the other things. Fine? Let me take example number 3 now. You make product of it. If we have this carboxylic acid, fine. If we pass its vapors over manganese oxide at 575 Kelvin temperature, what will be the product? You make the product. क्या बन जाएगा product यहाँ? You make it. it okay? Plus carbon dioxide and
Water.
and here you have to take the molecules of this benzoic acid. Fine. So these were the two reactions of carboxylic acids by virtue of which we can synthesize both aldehydes and ketones. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Any question?